Hello Leo, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. Today we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 19th of August until the 25th. Now Leo, I have already pre-shuffled your cards, so let's get started. You enter this week with the Ten of Swords. Now Leos, your last reading was quite an interesting one. It talked about having choice outside of your relationship if you are coupled. The Ten of Swords coming into this period speaks about reaching your limit. Swords are mental energy, but if you have a look at this poor wounded deer, he's really kind of reached the tether. It's feeling like literally being stabbed in the guts. Okay, this is the energy of how you're kind of feeling coming into this week, and you've got some really interesting cards here, Leo. So there's two stories, and I'm going to try and tell them as clearly as I can. For those of you that are in couples, I feel like that temptation from that outside person still around you. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Seven of Swords, which speaks about sneaky kind of energy. But I see you turning your back on this opportunity. I see you making a decision and turning your back because you start off the week seeing your relationship and your connection for what it is and really having the clarity about what this potential love interest outside of your connection could mean. And you've taken a lot of time to reflect on this, and now you're trying to heal from it. Okay, Four of Swords speaks about internalizing your feelings, and actually it's a lower vibration of the card of the Hermit, which speaks about divine guidance to actually disconnect from all the people around you. The Star is divinely guided and tells you that you're now healing whatever these challenges were. And look, it's coupled with that Ten of Swords, so I feel like the cycle's completing, that sneaky behavior is ending. And I say that because of the way that it plays out. You're seeing your relationship for what it is, you're getting the clarity that you need, even maybe a message, your partner does something that reminds you of why you're committed to them. And then you kind of retreat to think about your thoughts. And look, I love this Four of Swords. Look at the lion with his little paws, and it's got the sword there of thought, and he's just taking a moment to retreat. And it couldn't be a better, more symbolic card for you, my Leos. You know, just know it's human to have thoughts about other people. It's human to be attracted to others. It's human to find discord with your partner and to fall out. I think where people struggle a little bit, especially when there's so much temptation in our current dating world with online dating apps, is always that seeking of something better. True relationships take commitment, and they take commitment for both person not to give up on each other, and that requires communication. And I see that coming for you, because at the heart of your reading you have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands speaks about partnerships, moving forward, taking a step forward. And truly, I feel like you're leaving this energy behind, this temptation behind. I don't know if you're shutting the door on it for good, but definitely for now. We have the full moon in Pisces on the 26th. Apologies, I had to think about that for a second. And we've just come out of Mercury retrograde. When Mercury retrograde, it always forces us to look back over our past and make sure that we're making the right decision. So maybe you reached out to someone from your past, or a past lover reached out to you and you're considering going back with them. Or, as I've said in your previous reading, you're considering about cheating. Well, just know that Mercury's now gone direct, and that's what's giving you the light to go, no, I am on the right path. I am with the right person. And I see that by the weekend, you have this beautiful renewal in your relationship, in love, because we have the Ace of Cups here, okay? The Ace of Cups speaks about reconciliation, renewal. It does speak about new love for singles. So for my single, I was about to say Cancer then, for my single Leos, I feel like you've been backwards and forwards for a little while, and you have options, okay? You have the Page of Swords, you have the Page of Wands. In terms of signs, I am getting air and fire. So I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I'm getting Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And you really have the choice between the two. One of these two could turn out to be quite a deep soulmate kind of relationship. Okay? A meeting of the minds, that kind of connection. And there's no rush, all right? My advice with anything like that is take your time. You're the bunny literally at the crossroads of choice. Both are passionate. Both are going to teach you new things. both could turn into something quite beautiful for however long that may last. Just take your time with it, because I see by the end of this period, as we come into the full moon, you're going to get the clarity that you need, okay? You'll figure it out. You'll know where you stand. All right, so let's draw for you some additional guidance card. Guidance in a card. My goodness, can't speak. Thank you, Spirit. Can I have one card for singles? My Leo singles for the week beginning the 19th to the 25th of August. What do they need to know? Either way, it's beautiful. Okay, Leo, coupled or singled, or kind of single but still something lingering on. You have some really beautiful cards here. Divinely guided, a Two of Cups, the Star, healing energy, Ace of Cups, you know, 10 of Wands, exactly where I want to see it in that past position. It looks good. I think next week's going to be even better, but let's focus on this one for now. There it is. Thank you. Release. Yeah. And couples, what is the message for my couples? There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Breathe. Yeah, nice. That ties in perfectly. All right, so I will read for you from the book as I do. Singles. So major arcana. This is typically death in the traditional tarot, which stands for transformation, okay? And it says, discard, shed, and transformation, freedom and empowerment. An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. Didn't breathe, wasn't that in the couples card? Yeah, it is. Dual meaning there too. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Wow, what did I say about giving it time between this Page of Swords and Wands? Like, just allow it to unfold. And the affirmation says, I let go of expectations and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. Beautiful. Love it. Couples, 29. Dual meaning. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Okay, breathe. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. So I think what I was saying before about releasing that temptation and actually just having the patience to trust in your connection is the key here. All right. And like I said, it's going to be a bit of a rough beginning of the week, but then by the end of the week, when it comes to connecting with your partner for singles and for couples, it's going to be a lot clearer at that full Pisces moon on the 26th of August. So I hope you found it helpful. As always, please write your comments below if it resonated. If you watch this video and it does resonate and you don't feel like leaving a comment, can you please hit the like button? The more likes I have, if it does resonate, the better it helps the channel and allows me to produce more content for you. Okay, my lovely Leos, take care and I'll be back with you next week.